morning students. Last class we had discussed about chemical properties of 14th group elements. Chemical properties of 14th group elements. These 14th group elements reacts with oxygen, water molecules, hydrogen and halogens also. Okay, halogens means fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These four elements is called halogens. Now next further topic, catenation of carbon. Catenation of carbon. Okay, so what is the meaning of catenation? Mainly carbon atom link with one and another together covalent bonds. Okay, mainly carbon atom link with one another through a covalent bond. Simply we have called the linking of carbon atoms, just like a chain. Suppose for example C2H6. C2H6 means ethane. We write carbon CH3 bond CH3. C2H6 ethane. CH3 bond CH3. So we write another structure, carbon bond carbon. So how many carbon atoms? 2. Carbon bond carbon. Each carbon atom contain 4 bonds. Okay, each carbon atom contain how many bonds? 4 bonds. So suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Overall hydrogen, 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 or hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. H3, H3, 1, 2, 3. H3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, overall CH3 bond, CH3. So it is the carbon atom link with one another with covalent bond. With covalent bond. Okay, suppose for example we have taken another compound C4H10. C4H10 means butane. Okay, so first we write carbon atoms. How many carbon atoms? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each carbon atom contains 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have arranged the hydrogen atoms. How many hydrogen atoms? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so the chain linkage. Okay, the chain linkage of carbon atoms is simply we have called catenation. Okay, catenation. Catenation is a exhibit which element? Carbon. Okay, listen. Catenation. What is the meaning of catenation? Mainly carbon atom link with one another together covalent bonds. So these are all carbons. One carbon is attached with another carbon with covalent bond. This carbon is attached with another carbon with covalent bond. Okay, so this phenomena is called catenation. But in this group, what is the fourth A group? Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin, lead. In this group, carbon is exhibit the catenation property. So very high catenation property, but silicon, germanium, tin, lead very low catenation property. Suppose for example, we write C4, but we do not write PB4. Okay, does not form the structure PB4. Suppose for example, PB4, 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 do not write. Okay, it is chain linkage of lead atoms, do not write. But at the same time, tin, germanium, silicon does not write a chain, as a chain with carbons. Okay, but here only carbon atom we write as a chain structure. Okay, chain structure. This phenomena is called catenation of carbon. Mainly, catenation is depend upon the bond energy. Bond energy. Commonly, carbon contain very high bond energy, lead contain very low bond energy. Okay, so overall, which compound contain very high bond energy? That compound contain very high catenation capacity. Okay, which compound contain very high bond energy? That compound contain very high catenation capacity. Suppose for example, we have taken carbon bond carbon. The bond energy is very high, but lead between lead and lead, the bond energy is very low. Okay, so overall, very high bond energy, which element? Carbon. Due to this reason, carbon contain very high catenation capacity. Overall, carbon contain 348 kilojoule per mole energy. 348 kilojoule per mole bond energy between carbon and carbon. It is very strong. It is very strong energy. Very strong bond energy. So, but remaining lead, tin, germanium, it is very low bond energy between their atoms. Okay, so overall, which compound contain or which element contain very high bond energy? That element contain very high catenation capacity. What is the concept in this group? From top to bottom or carbon to lead, decrease the catenation capacity. Decrease the catenation capacity. Okay, so it is a catenation. Mainly carbon atom link with one another together covalent bond. Okay, to form a chain, like a chain. Okay, but remaining elements does not exhibit a chain structure or a catenation capacity. Okay, which compound contain or which element contain very high bond energy? That element exhibit more catenation capacity. Okay, so it is a catenation capacity. Next, further we have discussed about allotrophy. What is the meaning of allotrophy? Suppose for example, water. So, water, ice, next water vapor or steam. Suppose for example, ice is available solid state, water is available liquid state, steam or water vapor is available gaseous state. So overall, water is available different states. Has a ice, water or water vapor. Ice is solid, water is liquid, next vapor, water vapor is gaseous state. But they are all components is we write only H2O. Ice is we write H2O, water H2O, water vapor is also H2O. So, different physical properties, different states, okay, different physical states or physical properties, but we write equal or same, okay, formula. So what is the allotropy? Which element is exhibit different physical properties and same or equal chemical properties. That phenomenon is called allotropy. Okay, so overall, which element exhibit different physical properties and same or equal chemical properties? That phenomenon is called allotropy. So overall, here carbon is exhibit allotropy of carbon. Okay, carbon is also exhibit allotropy of carbon. So overall, carbon is mainly exhibit two types of allotropy property. So number one, crystalline allotropy of carbon. Second one, amorphous allotropy of carbon. Okay, so overall, carbon exhibit how many types? Two types. Number one, crystalline allotropy of carbon. Second one, amorphous allotropy of carbon. So what is the example of crystalline allotropy of carbon? Suppose graphite, diamond and C60. Okay, graphite, diamond, C60. C60 means Buckminster Fullerene. These three components, one of the best example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. What is the amorphous allotropy of carbon? So overall, gas carbon, coal, coke, these are all one of the best example of amorphous allotropy of carbon. Okay, it is very important for exam point of view. What is the meaning of allotropy? Give the example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. Okay, so what is the meaning of allotropy? Which element exhibit different physical properties and equal chemical properties? That element is show the allotropy property. So here carbon, in this 4th A group, carbon is also exhibit allotropy property. So how many types? Two types. Number one, crystalline allotropy of carbon. Number two, amorphous allotropy of carbon. So graphite, diamond, C60, these three components is one of the best example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. Next, gas carbon, coal, coke, they are all examples of amorphous allotropy of carbon. Okay, so it is a allotropy of carbon. Okay, next we are discuss about crystalline allotropy of carbons, which compounds? Graphite, diamond, C60. Okay, now about diamond. Listen. Diamond. Oral, already we know that diamond is one of the best example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. Okay, it is one of the best example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. Overall, these diamond contain very hot substance. Okay, very hot substance. So it is also called just like Gantt molecule. Gantt molecule. Gantt means just like very hot. Okay, so overall diamond contain very hot substance At the same time, it is a gain molecule. Already we know that it is a precious stone. Precious stone. Okay, very costly stone. It is precious stone. So, what is the next point? Overall, carbon contain number of these diamond contain number of carbon atoms. These all carbon atoms is very few carbon atoms. Overall, carbon contain very few carbon atoms. Okay, diamond contain very few carbon atoms. Next point, in diamond, each carbon atom attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atoms. Suppose for example, we have taken diamond. So it is one carbon, it is another carbon, another carbon, another carbon, another carbon. Suppose this carbon is attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atoms. Okay, surrounding 4 carbon atoms with a single bond or sigma bond with a covalent bond. Okay, to form tetrahedral structure. Tetrahedral structure. So this is very important point. Each carbon atom attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atoms with a single bond or sigma bond with a covalent bonds. So to form tetrahedral structure. Okay. So overall in this diamond between carbon and carbon bond length 154 pm. 154 pm paramagnetic units are 1.54 angstrom units. Okay, 1.54 angstrom units. Okay, listen. What is the how much bond length between carbon and carbon? 1.54 angstrom units. At the same time, between carbon, the bond length 1.54 angstroms, and between the bond angle between carbon is 109 degree 28 minutes. So this bond angle how much? 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, so overall these diamond contain number of tetrahedral structures. Okay, these diamond contain number of tetrahedral structures. That's why this diamond structure is also called 3D structure. 3D structure means 3-dimensional structure. Okay, 3D structure means 3-dimensional structure. At the same time, it has very high melting point. Okay, at the same time, it has a very high melting point and boiling point values. Listen. So overall, it has very high melting point that has a 4200 Kelvin temperature, because just like between carbon and carbon in a diamond, between carbon and carbon, it has very high bond energy. Already we know that. How much? 348 kilosulfur mole energy. Okay, in diamond between carbon and carbon, the bond energy is very high. That is 348 kilosulfur mole energy. So it is very difficult to break the bond. It is very difficult to break the bond. Okay, due to this reason, it has very high melting point. That is 4200 Kelvin. Okay, listen. So, diamond. Overall, diamond is one of the best example of crystalline allotropy of carbon. It is very hard substance. Okay, it is also called gained molecule. These diamond contain precious stone, just like very costly stone. It has number of few carbon atoms. In this diamond, each carbon atom attached with surrounding 4 carbon atoms with a single bond or sigma bonds. So sigma bonds means very strong bonds with a covalent bond. Overall to form tetrahedral structure. These diamond contain number of tetrahedral structures. So spread of carbons to form 3-dimensional structure. Overall diamond contain which structure? 3D structure. 3D structure means 3-dimensional structure. Okay, so in diamond, the bond length between carbon and carbon 1.54 angstrom units, and in diamond, the bond angle between carbon is 109 degree 28 minutes. At the same time, it has very high melting point value. Okay, already we know that it is a covalent compound and it has very high melting point value. It is very important question. Diamond is very high melting point value. Why? Yes, it has very high melting point value. Okay, because in a diamond, between carbon and carbon, the bond energy is very high. That is 348 kilojoule per mole energy. It is very difficult to break the bond. The time we have required more energies. Okay, we have used 4200 Kelvin temperature. So overall, due to this reason, diamond contain very high melting point value. Okay, so at the same time, diamond contain sp3 hybridization. Okay, diamond contain which hybridization? sp3 hybridization. Suppose for example, so already we know that each carbon atom is attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atoms. Okay, each carbon atom attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atoms. Already we know that. Suppose for example, we write the electronic configuration of the carbon. So how many electrons? 6 electrons. 1s2, 2s2, 2p2 is the electronic configuration of the carbon. So it is outer shell. It is outer shell. So we write for a orbital. Suppose it is called a ground state. It is called ground state. Ground state. So 2s orbital. Next 2p orbital. 2p orbital. 2s orbital contain 2 electrons. 2p orbital contain how many electrons? 2 electrons. Okay, 2 single electrons. When this carbon atom is absorbed some energy from surroundings, lower energy shell 2s orbital of electron is jumped to higher energy shell. Okay, suppose 2s orbital is the lower energy, 2p orbital is the higher energy. When this lower energy of 2s orbital is absorbed some energy. That time the lower energy of orbital of electron is jumped to higher energy. So it is called excited state. Okay, excited state. So in excited state, 2s orbital, 2p orbital, in excited state. So 2s orbital of one electron, 2s orbital of one electron is jumped to 2p orbital. Lower energy shell of one electron is jumped to higher energy shell. This phenomenon is called excited state. Okay, excited state. In excited state, carbon contain how many single electrons? 4 single electrons. Okay, carbon contain how many single electrons? 4 single electrons. Listen, in excited state, each carbon atom contain 4 single electrons. So 4 single electrons, 4 single, 4 single, 4 single, 4 single. Suppose we have taken this carbon. Suppose carbon. So it contains how many single electrons? 4. It is also 4. It is also 4. Carbon atom of one single electron is attached with another carbon atom of one single electron. This carbon atom is another electron attached with another carbon atom of the single electron. So at the same time, these 4 single electrons is attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atom of the single electrons. Okay, so 1. Overall, sp3. So which hybridization? sp3 hybridization. They are all sigma bonds. So single bonds at the same time sigma bonds, strong bonds. We have considered the hybridization. But suppose pi bond is weak bond, we have does not consider the hybridization. Only sigma bonds is strong bonds, we have considered the hybridization. So all bonds, sigma bonds, strong bonds. So we write sp3 hybridization. Okay. So overall, in diamond, carbon undergoes sp3 hybridization. Listen. Suppose carbon electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. 2s2, 2p2 is the outer shell electronic configuration. So we write for a orbital. 2s orbital contain 2 electrons, 2p orbitals contain 2 single electrons. Okay. So overall, suppose 2p2 we write 2px1, 2py1, 2pz0. Okay, it is px orbital, py orbital, pz orbital. Px orbital 1 electron, py orbital 1 electron, pz orbital 0. Okay, this called ground state. In this ground state, carbon atom contain only 2 single electrons. Okay, when these 2s is the lower energy shell, 2p is the higher energy shell. 2s orbital of electrons is jumped from lower energy shell to higher energy shell when absorb some energy. So overall, these 2s orbital of one electron is jumped to 2p orbital. That time it is called excited state. In excited state, carbon atom contain 4 single electrons. Each carbon atom contain 4 single electrons. These 4 single electrons is attached with the surrounding 4 carbon atom of 4 single electrons to form to form just like a sp3 hybridization. Okay, so what is the use of diamond? Diamond is very precious stone, already we know that. It is mainly used for like a ornaments. Okay, ornaments. And next it is mainly used for to cut the glass. Okay, to cut the glass. And diamond is used mainly to preparation of or making of dyes. Dyes mean just like different colors. Okay, what is the use of diamond? First, diamond is mainly used in a ornaments. Okay, ornaments. Next, diamond is used for just like cutting the glass. Next, third one, diamond is mainly used for making of dyes. Dyes. Dyes means different colors. Okay, different colors. Okay, so it is a diamond. Okay, overall, what is the hybridization of diamond? sp3. Okay, so how much bond length? 1.54 angstrom units. How much bond angle? 109 degree 28 minutes. Okay, so at the same time it has very high melting point. How much? 4200 kelvins. Because just like in a diamond, between carbon and carbon, the bond energy is very high. It is very difficult to break the bond. So we have required higher energies. Okay, overall, so it is the insulator. It is insulator, not conductor. Okay, does not flow of electricity. Okay, it is a insulator, does not conductor. Okay, so it is a diamond. Next further, we will discuss about graphite. Okay.